Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Super Monday Night Combat. The commentary. For this commentary I'm going to be playing Cheston. When it comes to enforcers, I prefer tank and gunner, followed by Cheston and then vet. I'm not particularly good with Cheston, and I'm very much not very good with vet. But I decided for this gameplay, I've recently been playing new pros that I don't feel I'm particularly competent with, because I want to learn to play them, and I want to bring you guys more varied gameplay, because I can assume that you guys, there's only so many Tank Loco Moco games you can watch before you want to find out where I live and beat me to death with a claw hammer. So I'm trying to bring you new stuff. Somebody is being very, very, very loud through their mic into my ears. And so I want to try to mute them, and I decided to give up because I don't know who it was, and maybe they will give me some useful information. Who knows? Right here is not a very good position for me to be in. The Megabeth has Megabeth versus Cheston. Megabeth keeps her distance. She will eat Cheston alive. Cheston has to be up close and personal to do majority of his damage, unless you are running crit chance, and then you can kind of crit snipe people, but then you're really relying on luck to do most of your damage. So now our commando decides to be a really cool guy and do some work. He sees that we need help, and he uses his awareness to come help us, and I really, really, really like it when a commando is just constantly moving around and doing their job. I really hate it when a commando just sits in lane and doesn't understand what it is they're supposed to do. Oh no, I'm in a fight! Beat him! Yeah! Alright, now run away because I'm hurt. I don't know what that vet was doing. That vet gets a little bit too aggressive almost this entire match. Understandably, he came to help the Megabeth, but Megabeth was kind of booking it at that point, making it not that ideal of a situation. Plus, the Leo was there. Understandably, the Leo isn't going to do a whole lot offensively, but he most certainly can help. And the Spark had just bolted in any moment he could have came back. Right now, I sort of back off. I start to regen my health, and I'm waiting for my roar to get on cooldown. This jerk thinks that running at me and doing a little, magically delicious spin is gonna get her anywhere. It's not. You're gonna want to surprise people with that and sort of corral them into a corner where you can just beat the living shit out of them with your little spinny kicks of doom. This guy just thinks that he's gonna buy his skills in front of me, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna buy your skills in front of me. I'm gonna pepper you with some bullets. You see right there, I got a little bit of a crit stream. But at this point, I'm getting low health, so I decide to back up. I'm getting a little bit of armor from the Leo turret. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Right now, it's 2-on-2 in this lane, which I like to see, because usually what will happen is it will be 3-on-2 or 3-on-1, and I'll be like, hey team, come help me in this lane, and then nobody will come, and then our turrets get destroyed, and then a whole bunch of bad stuff happens. Right there, long-range barrel. Aw, yeah. I don't know what skill build I'm using in this game, but I think it's probably maybe offense, defense, and then roar. I find that when it comes to Cheston, I'm way less reliant on the abilities than I am just, good old-fashioned shooting. Jumping and shooting. That's oh god, I'm getting into Eoraptor territory. I'm not gonna try to do that. I'm gonna stray out on my own and be my own man, and we're gonna beat the shit out of this vet, and he's gonna die. And I have Inspire on because I like to have Inspire on. It lets me play like a shithead. Inspire is a good product if you like to play like a shithead, because you can just run in, be relatively reckless, and it'll extend your longevity. So it rewards you for killing people and doing well, but it can also reward you for being just an idiot and playing way too aggressively. I believe this whole game, our combat girl is using the chat in order to do callouts, and I want to ask you guys. Last time I checked, all right, and right here I should be brawling. I believe the term is where you just melee and then rampage, but for all intents and purposes, I'm just like, I took the lazy route and I decided just to hit E and just sit there. But I want to hear from you guys, because I've heard it both ways. Originally, I was under the impression that the chat, the voice chat in this game, you would only chat with your teammates. But recently, I've been told, or not necessarily recently, but a while ago, just more recently than I started playing this game, that the chat actually, everybody hears it. So I want to find out, I want to get to the bottom of this, because if everybody hears it, that's stupid, because one, you can't mute the enemy team, and two, why would I want my callouts to be heard by the enemy? That makes absolutely no sense. Now this guy, Oh, you're gonna throw my combat girl. Oh, you almost made her off the map, but you didn't. I'm not sure if I saved her there, because I was under the impression that I think there's some weird glitch where if you're getting throw grappled, and in the middle of the throw, if you're in the air and the person dies while they're still kind of in their animation, like he hadn't completely finished his animation, then you'll just fall to the ground as if the grapple was broken, and then you will lose all the momentum you have. So I think that combat girl might have died had I not killed that vet. Now what I should have done was I should have thrown a banana, but as I said before, I am not the best Cheston, and I do not play Cheston very frequently, so I don't play in a way as to show that my head is not up my ass. I play in a very head up ass way when I play Cheston. And I'm saving my juice here because I'm there we go. I'm not very good with the juice. I'm the juice wasting kid, as you all know. And right there, that was supposed to be a rampage jump. Now, right here, you see, I didn't do a whole lot with my juice. I kind of wasted it. I didn't get a kill off of it, and that had a lot to do with my poor aim. This combat girl's got spunky, jumpy, and I'm pretty sure she's going to get away. And I kind of let her get away. I could have chased her down, but she's going to be jumping around being an all-around douchebag, and my aim is already not good, so it's just going to be a pain in the ass. I get her low health, and right here, I'm just playing a little bit of cat and mouse. I want to really kill her to get rid of her kitties, and so that's my main goal here, is to get rid of her kitties. I peek my head around, notice that I'm not getting shot. I take a few rockets, but I thought it was worth it in the end. And then it turns out none of my teammates were fighting for the Annie, so it was kind of all in vain. I figured if I would help my teammates by getting rid of the turrets, and that's why I did that. And right here, she's being kind of dopey. She thought it'd be a good idea to not pay attention. And a sharpshooter should never be doing what she was doing, and that was leading the charge. At no point was what she was doing a good idea. Because, it can be okay if you are smart about it, and you're aware of your teammates, where their position is, so you can retreat to them. Because if she was paying attention and saw me, she could have went up the jump, kneecapped me, and I would have had a very hard time chasing her. She could have went up the jump and either did a little trick to fall into the jungle, or she could have just ran away, which would have probably definitely worked. I don't know why I said probably. All right, now since we took care of the vet, it's time to take care of this jerk. Yeah, that's right. Get out of my face. The one thing that you're not going to want to do when somebody's in your face is spam grapple, all right? You're going to want to very strategically place it, all right? You're going to want to watch them, wait for them to land, and then instant switch to your secondary and then grapple them. You're going to want to be shooting them up until the point when you want to grapple, because you can instant switch grapple. The moment you switch weapons, you can grapple immediately out of that. You don't have to wait. So switching to your secondary, especially if your secondary is shit, and then spamming grapple is not a good idea. You want to watch for them to land, which can be tricky if they have, I don't know why she wasn't paying attention. If they have massive air, but, oh wait, that's right, she was away from keyboard. And I felt kind of bad for doing it, but I also had no idea that they were AFK. And right there, I believe that one of our players left. At first, and then apparently one of their players had also left, but I think they come back later. But at this point, it's 4-on-4, so I think it's particularly fair. I'm not sure when their person left or when our person left. I just haven't been paying attention, but somebody just left, and it was either our person or theirs. Regardless, it's now an even matchup with 4-on-4, and eventually, I believe their person's going to come back and ours isn't. And so that's going to leave us down a guy, and we do our best, and we may or may not win in the end. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, because you may or may not be surprised by the score at the end, as well as who wins this. But I'm doing a very bad job of trying to keep my mouth shut about this. I'm just going to stop talking about it and get back to the gameplay. Forgot what point I was making. Earlier, a minute ago, I let a vet get away. He bought Regenadol and then just ran away. And I let him get away because I wanted to I wanted to protect our turret. I wanted to take care of those bots and get our turret back up, because I assumed that I would kill him, but our turret would be better off keeping it up, because then it won't get cheese, they won't get any money from it, etc., etc. This guy, he fortifies, he's like a big dummy, he pretty much wastes his fortify. And right there, oh, I'm a big fucking stupid idiot, holy shit. Why did I do that? See, that's me showing how little I know how to play Cheston. I do things like that. Why would I think that was a good idea? Well, I don't know. Ugh. Hey, I got a message. Let's talk to Sunny Dove about some stuff. Yeah, whatever. I forgot that this shows up whenever I record. Anyways, we played a little bit. Nothing spectacular happened. We just played and it was fun. The end. Anyways, we got some people pushing right lane. You know what that means? Shoot the bots, throw barrels at people. That's a neat little trick whenever you're playing as Cheston, is that if they are just like in their bot swarm, just throw the barrel right at the bots. You'll hit them. They'll get fire damage. Now here's what I wanted to come over here. I looked to see they don't have enough time to get over to me. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the Shelly. This guy, what is he thinking? Why would he come do this? Like, it's him. He has no kitty set up. If he wanted to, what he should have done was thrown a kitty and fortified it, but he didn't. I think maybe he was thinking his gunslinger was going to back him up, and if he had chain grappled me, then everything would have been a different story. But you saw how that worked out for him. So, and then I get a chastised for my default taunt, and I get booed, and I'm like, look, dude, I said money, and I mean that means two things. One is that I try to be I have student loans, okay? I try to be wise with my money. Also, it gives me money for taunting, so I originally said money because, hey, I taunted because it gives me a little bit of money. It's almost negligible how little money it gives me, but it still gives me money. And then also because the taunt costs money, as I said previously. So that was me being really tricky and using a double entendre. Is that a double entendre? Is it entendre only when you make a reference to sex and boobs, or is it entendre work for all phrases that have two meanings? I don't know. You're gonna have to. That's a question I don't have the answers for. Now that guy somehow gets his ass beat while I'm rolling around on the ground as if I was caught on fire. Stop, drop, and roll, everybody, especially if you live in like Colorado or California where they have forest fires. Now, I tried to make that jump to beat the shit out of him, and you clearly saw that worked. I'm very upset about it, and then I was just happy to not fall between the cracks and die. And I was also happy that she died in the end, so hooray! Oh look, their Mega Best's back. So it's a 4-on-5, okay. I get some splash on the support, and right here, I chase that guy down with with Rampage jumping, and then I beat him to death and stomp on his belly, and now he's a dead guy, so. You can use Rampage to chase people down. I wouldn't necessarily suggest it, but as I said before, Inspire lets me play recklessly and like a shithead, so that's what happens when I do that. Now they're wrecking our lanes, and normally there would be at least one guy per lane, but fortunately for us, we got to sort of split two per lane, and I like to move back and forth between lanes because it gives me the ability to, kill people as well as. And this guy, I let him get away before. He's not getting away this time. And she goes down there. She thinks why would you possibly think that was going to work? In those circumstances, you should have been running away because you just would have wasted your money. And in reality, I probably should have waited for her to buy it because it would have wasted her $250, and yeah, she would have been dead anyways. I threw that barrel because I thought I would hit her, but it turns out she was on the other side of the plexiglass, so that did nothing. Now, I need to get this Shelly, but I don't have enough money for it, so I'm like, I think I made an audio call out saying, hey, come help me. Oh no, oh thank God that wall's there. Yeah, I'm gonna juice, beat stick, as Sunny so lovingly called it. Somebody on our team, our combat girl died in the process of helping me, but all is fair in love and war, I guess. Wait, I don't know if that makes sense. That's my character called Guy who misuses famous quotations guy. That's that guy is. Right. Once again, I should have been brawling, which is, if you're not aware, I think is the term coined by the people on the Uber forums and by various other people, where you will hit him with the melee weapon and then rampage and then unclock, rampage to melee again. If you don't want to know what I'm talking about, watch Sunny Dove's video. I got this before the video, and so I don't do the rampage trick thing with all that stuff, so that's why I'm kind of a big idiot who doesn't know what he's doing. But I learned a lot from that video, mostly because I never play Cheston. But yeah, do the thing in the video and watch that for tips. Why am I giving tips when that video came out and it's so much better? I don't know. Anyways, I like to just give my thought process as I'm playing. And my thought process now is, God damn it, I wish I don't have any sort of real great ways of disposing of those turrets, so I'm gonna go over here and let other people deal with it. Plus, I'm trying to micromanage both lanes now that we got only 4 people. We got 3 people on that lane, so I figured I'll come to this lane and I'll do the best I can. I throw that barrel very wastefully. I wasted that barrel, but I guess it'll be back in 10 seconds, so it's not big of a deal. I jump into that rocket because I'm an idiot, and I like getting hit with rockets. And the rocket's red glare, something about massive air. Oh, so close to being a clever thing for me to say, but all I have was I got riding something with massive air, and then that's what you get. So yeah, massive air. Woo! Barrel. Now look, she's on fire, and in an instant the tables have been turned, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. Oh, you think I'm getting away? No. Rampage jump, grapple, deadsies. Aw yeah, gorilla commando. That's how you do. You gotta jump around. You gotta jump and get down, jump around. Is that the song? I don't know. Another song reference. You got a song reference, because when Cheston song references, boy, does he really get things done. Now, I've been spending all my time on this lane, and apparently the enemies have been spending all their time pushing this lane. And right there, I saw the Shellys, but you know, who needs the Shellys when you can come fight these guys? Because I'm a fat idiot. I just now realized that the Shellys were up, and I should have went and bought them, but I didn't, because I'm stupid. But fortunately for me, our Megabeth is not stupid, and she gets it. And oh, I wanted that kill, but he dies to something. Fire damage maybe, before I get the chance to, so he's dead, and I don't get a kill. Ah, boo. Buy some speedness, because I need to be fast. Gotta go fast. If you're not first, you're last. Aw, yeah. No, go for the grapple. Beating. Now, I'm trying to position myself in a way that if I get grapple thrown, I won't die. And so I'm well aware of that, of the likelihood of that happening. And so I position myself. That's what you gotta be aware of, who you're fighting, and go, oh, this person has a throw grapple. I don't want to kind of position myself with my back to the wall, back to the edge of the map, because bad things are going to happen to my face. So keep that in mind. We got a kitty, stupid kitty, bursting it because I want to get rid of it. I'm going to try to, I don't think, oh no. Oh, I got airstrikes. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but oh well. Now this guy no longer has the support of his combat girl, so it's run at him time. I don't know why I didn't switch fast enough, and while they're fucking around doing God knows what, that our team buys Annie, I don't know what these clown shoes were doing. They should have been all over that Annie, because at this point I'm our main force of face wreckage. I'm going around, I'm shooting people. I believe the Leo is doing his job and just wrecking the shit out of bots while I'm running around playing the I'm just to take a term coined, not necessarily coined, but used by that guy who camps, snake in the grass, which is apparently a soccer term. I'm playing, just running around, trying to do everything. What we need is one person in one lane, one person in another, and then me running around between lanes, just going crazy and taking care of business every day, taking care of business and working overtime. See, whenever you watch a Slick video, you know what you get? You get a lot of song references. You get me beating the shit out of a support with the family jewel, and you get a lot of me running away because I don't want to die. No, beat stick him. Ugh. I decided that I wanted to get rid of him. I rolled at him to kill him instead of shooting him because I thought I could get to him in time. And if I killed him, I'd get the Inspire heal, so I'd be better off. And I was afraid that with the stupid Falcons that they were just going to follow me to the spawn room and get me killed. So I rush him in sort of a last-ditch effort to get a kill and get the Inspire heal. And you saw how that worked. I should have switched to my Tommy gun. I should have peppered him with some bullets and hopefully got the kill. But I very stupidly rolled at him in order to try to smack the shit out of him. Try to smack my bitch up. See, I'm just filled with song references. Now that's what I call Music Slick Edition, where I just name a bunch of songs, and then the first person who watches this video and has the spare time, go ahead and make a playlist of all the songs I mentioned in this, and then we'll all listen to it and have a laugh or two. So, anyways, I just died, so I respawned, and when I get knocked down, I get back up again. You're never gonna keep me down. It's Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba while we're being stupid and, the song thing again. This guy, Jumpy Spunky, oh no, you're getting, oh, what a poor barrel. No, he gets away, boo. And I'm not very vigilant in chasing people down because we're down a guy and no, oh, I can't throw the banana that far, son of a bitch. He buys the stupid Shelly. This guy, I see that he has Regenadol, and so I tried to make him waste as much as possible by shooting him. Anytime you see somebody with Regenadol isn't working when they're taking damage, so even if you're only hitting them for minimum damage, go ahead and just constantly hit them because you're going to make them waste their money. And that support very stupidly wastes his juice. He juices and then just runs straight at me, and I of course run away because why the fuck would I fight a juice support one-on-one? I mean, sure, I might be able to win that battle, but there's nothing to be gained from it when I can just run away, make him waste his juice, and make him feel like a silly goose. Well, oh man, not only am I busting out all the song references, but I'm rhyming silly goose with juice and something about massive air. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Wave your massive air in the air. I don't know. Something. Fred Durst, who rhymes air with air. Yeah, I'm the Fred Durst of Super Monday Night Combat raps. Now, I know y'all be loving this shit right here. L-I-M-P. Biscuit is right here. That's right. I rhymed here with here. I'm Fred Durst. I do what I want. There's another song. Don't put that song on the playlist, please. Just do me a favor. Do me a solid on this one. Oh, you think it's cool guy mode to go ahead and just do that? Yeah, you're not. No. Get out here. You're dead. Yeah. Jump around. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. You're just going to die tired. But I'm not sniper, so that has less relevance. Where'd you go? Oh, no. I'm going to chase this person down because the longer they are dead, the more times that we have for the pushing of the bots. Oh, no. Oh, thank God I had massive air because I would have died if I had from that lunge. Now right here, I get a big old thank you from the combat girl on our team, which you will probably hear depending on the volume of the video. Maybe a little bit, but he was very, very thankful that I came and saved his ass because for some reason he was down in the jungle as a combat girl. Not entirely sure why that he thought that was a good idea. Don't ever go in the jungle as a combat girl alone. The only time you should be going in the jungle is to place your kitties at the Annihilator, and even then you should be going, hey teammates, come help me place the kitties at the Annihilator. Here I'm shooting the kitties, getting rid of them. I hear the combat girl behind me. I see the laser. No, I just heard her shooting, and so I run away. I figured I had a little bit of time before she got close to me, so I jumped through the barrel, took out all of her kitties. Doesn't do a whole lot, but it makes her have to sort of, rethrow them. My whole goal right there is to take them out so that her position holding was gone, and now she's placed down another kitty, but it's gone, and now we can finally push forward. Now that her stupid lane halting fortified kitties are dead, and we can do some work. Using Rampage to jump between the rafters, I see that the Shelly's up, and I'm like, hey guys, come get the Shelly. We need to take care of business. And I didn't see that guy run underneath me. Oh no. I didn't see him run underneath me until it was already too late. Now, don't ever do what he just did. If you are a gunslinger, you're going to want to only use your, oh no, I'm stupid, I got wrung out. Don't rampage vets, they'll do that. But you're not going to want to use your, what is that move called where you spray all the bats everywhere? I don't remember. It's not Bullet Frenzy and Gun Flurry. I don't know. I'm confusing the names. They're all pretty silly, kind of generic names. But don't do that whenever somebody's looking right at you because they're just gonna obliterate you. You're just asking them to run right through all that mess and just wreck your face with grapples, especially if they're a big fat guy. Now, sure, it can do wonders against a commando if they've already used a roll and they have to run through all that to grapple you. But you're better off using it as a surprise, like surprise, and then just shooting them in the face with a million bats. And you're not going to want to just use your brain and don't be an idiot. All right, use it for killing bots. It's really, really good at taking out entire bot waves because you'll have a Fuji and a bunch of Slims and stupid shadies, and then you just you hit a little bit of Q and boom, you sprayed fucking bats everywhere and took out all of them but the giant fat guy, and even then you've done a hefty damage to him. And it's good for jumping down, surprising people. You just jump down like surprise, and then you shoot him a bunch. Then yeah, sure, go ahead and do it, but don't just use it in standing in place when somebody's looking at you. That took forever for me to explain for some reason. I just harped on the same thing for about 30 years. I really want to banana this jackpot. That'd be pretty funny, huh? To see the huge jackpot just tumble over immediately and then fall back. I see this churro. I go towards the churro because I want to get it back to throw another barrel immediately, and that's exactly what I do. Now at this point I should be roaring because to put it on cooldown to get my health. I rampage with the whole goal of getting them to back the fuck up and ideally sort of just pushing them around and getting them to, I was trying to maybe ring out that Megabeth, but yeah, you saw how that worked. It didn't, so shit. Take enough damage that I decided to buy Regenadol. I probably could have just played it safe. I see there's two guys over there. I could have probably rushed that vet and maybe taken care of business every day. I already used that one. But But I didn't for the main reason because there's a bunch of churros there, and all I had to do was be a smart guy and just to eat the churros, and there's nothing I could have done about it. And this guy, he busts his juice, so I'm decided I'm gonna run away. I could have chased him, but hurt gun plus juice is just fucking annoying because he's just gonna constantly mitigate the damage extremely well with all of his juicedness. And right here, I'm trying to run away. It's not gonna happen. I sneak by the Shellys. I sacrificed myself to do so because I felt it was more important to get the Shellys than to stay alive. The Shellys are going to just wreck the bot waves, and it's going to help us not get pushed back. Because if they bought the Shellys, then yeah, it would have spelled bad news for us because they would have pushed all the way up to our rockets and started taking those out all over again. Well, not even those rockets. They would have dropped the money ball since we're missing that rocket turret. Ideally, our commando would be doing this because he could easily escape. That instance, he could have just teleported up top. Be like, "What's up, bitches? I'm out of here." But no, he decided that quitting was a better idea. Not sure if he had connection problems. I'm assuming not because at no point did he ever reconnect. So he's either just a dick or he had plans and decided, "Oh no, I can go ahead and play without," even though I should be, waiting for my plans to happen. So if you have to go, like, I don't know, I gotta go do this stupid, I gotta go have dinner with my grandparents in 15 minutes. I'll just hop on Super Monday Night Combat and waste everybody's time when I leave. Yeah, don't be that guy. If you have to go to your grandparents in 15 minutes, just fucking go on Reddit or something, for God's sake. Don't punish other people because you have the attention span of a fruit fly. Oh no, he threw a kitty at me. I wonder if he's going to fortify it. I thought he would, so I decided to run away. In that situation, if you're fighting a combat girl and you get the jump on her, then she's going to throw a kitty and then she's going to fortify it immediately. What you're going to want to do is watch out for that. It's the same with Gunner. They're going to shoot their missile if you see them, so wait for the missile and bait it. So wait for the kitty throw, and then after he throws the kitty, then wait for the fortify and have an escape plan, so if they fortify, you can just hide behind a wall and get out of its line of sight. And that's what I did. I went up that lift. She did not fortify, so I just that strategy didn't work a whole lot. But most combat girls are going to be dopes. They're going to throw a kitty and then fortify one. Wait for the fortify to end, run in and just bust their chops, because one kitty non-fortified is fucking worthless, alright? Especially at level 15. I have all this resistance to all that damage. I got max offense. I'm going to do some work with the defense. I got armor because I'm level 4 defense. And just not good things are going to happen. Now right here, I believe all of my teammates are doing God knows what. I see one up ahead of me for some reason fighting people. Oh, it was a combat girl all alone. I don't know why. At this point, she should be where I am, throwing her kitties around, healing me, and just lasering down lane, but she was pushing the right lane solo. What should be happening here is the Megabeth and Leo are taking a lane, while me and the combat girl are taking a lane. Because no offense to the Megabeth, but if the combat girl's with me, I'm going to do a much better job of keeping her alive. Now, I know I'm going to die here, but I really need to stop this jackbot. And little did I know, I didn't realize how close to juice I was. I probably should have backed up, got juice, and then busted it and started wrecking bots. But I really wanted to halt that guy's progress. I figured maybe they'll be stupid enough to kind of, ignore me and my teammates will come help, but that didn't happen. I believe this is the end of the gameplay. I'm dead. They're just shitting all over the money ball. Nothing much I could do about it. We had a lever. Unfortunately, even though last time I posted a lever gameplay where we won, I was not able to pull this victory out. Maybe we could have done it if I had tank, because tank is, I believe, way better at bot killing than Cheston, just because the product grenade level 4 is fucking amazing. I could have stalled out those jackbots ridiculously, but you can't always win them all, and doing that great with a player down is commendable. So I go 35 deaths, 13 assists. One of those deaths being me killing myself. 170 bot kills and a bunch of Skrilla. Anyways, that was this gameplay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like rating if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.